Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming back. We are here with another Yoga Sculpt workout. This really is a full body class, but we do kind of focus on lower body. I just finished the class and I am going to feel this tomorrow in my quads for sure. But we do lots of arms and core and things like that. So it is a full body, again, no equipment, low impact, and we're just here to jam out. Of course, go ahead and put some music on. I've got a playlist down below that I made to perfectly correlate with the class to play along. But otherwise, if you're ready to sweat, get your heart rate up, but still, of course, in the comfort of your own home, quick little get her done, full body, work everything, muscles, get your heart rate up, things like that, then please continue. Again, let me know what you think. Any other requests or any sorts of types of classes that you would like to see, please let me know. Otherwise, I can't wait for you guys to think of me tomorrow when you're sore. But for now, let's go ahead. Have awesome attitude. Let's get started. All right, yogis, let's meet at the back of your mat in child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Splay your knees out wide to the outer corners or outer edges of your mat. Crawl your fingertips towards the front of the mat and melt your chest between your thighs. Begin to just kind of start breathing, being present in this moment. I'm just quickly going to explain the concept of class today. So it's revolved around a mandala class. So mandala is an orb or a shape that has a lot of representations in the yoga world. But on the mat, a mandala kind of flow just revolves circular motions on your mat. So although we'll stay on your mat, you'll notice that we'll kind of rotate around the mat, going over your right shoulder, left shoulder, things like that. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. We'll do it a couple times in class today. So I just wanted to give you a heads up so that you kind of had an idea of what to expect. You'll see more what I'm talking about once we actually get started. But just wanted to give that little heads up as you centered yourself in your child's pose. Now come meet me in a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and we're just going to move into some cat-cows. So it just involves inhaling as you gaze up, exhale as you curl your spine. Inhale, cow. Drop your belly, shine your collarbones forward. Exhale, cat. Press the ground away from you. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Gaze up, gaze forward. Really feel your belly stretch here. Exhale, cat. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Broaden the space between your shoulder blades. Last one. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, meet me in a neutral spine. So feel energy from your tailbone reaching out through the crown of your head. Inhale to tuck your toes. Exhale, hovering tabletop. So bring your knees 1 to 2 inches off of the mat. You'll feel your core turn on immediately. Continue to press the ground away from you. Keep breathing. Focus on your breath. Just a little bit of waking up your core before we get started today. Yes, you can. You are so strong. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to your inverted V shape. Take any movements here that feels good, whether that's bend one knee, bend the other. Always feel free to place a bend in your knees in your downward facing dog, just to help get your chest closer to your thighs, keeping a nice long spine. This is kind of home base and practice, so anything that feels good. Now inhale, gaze to the top of your space. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Slowly tiptoe your feet up to behind your wrists and hang heavy over your thighs. Option to grab opposite elbows here. Option to sway side to side. Shake your head no, shake your head yes to end on a high note. Option to grab the other elbow for some equilibrium in your body. Sway side to side. Wherever you are, just bend your knees a lot. This isn't any sort of hamstring stretch. Really just release your low back. All right, we're just going to stretch the backs of the legs here for the moment. So place your left palm in between your feet and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Your left knee is bent a lot here. Your right knee is as straight as you can make it. Option to gaze up, roll your wrist out a little bit. You'll really feel this in the back of that right leg. Let's switch to the other side. Right palm plants, kind of the heel of your palm in line with your toes. Bend your right knee a lot. Straighten the left leg as much as you can. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Roll your wrists out. Gaze up. And come back to center. Toe heel your feet to touch, slowly come up to rise, vertebra by vertebra. The crown of your head is the last to rise. Bring your palms to heart center. Close your eyes. Take a minute here to really commit to your breath. Really focus on something that will drive you, give you purpose throughout class today. Just having an open mind, getting through it, having a positive attitude. Know that you'll come out stronger on the other side. Let's seal in our intention with a big communal breath. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, manifest it out to your practice. Beautiful breath. Let's start our Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Blink your eyes open, reach your arms up to the sky and breathe. Now, how can you make this an active posture here? Ground through all four corners of your feet. Rotate your pinky fingers towards your face. Engage your quadriceps by lifting up on your kneecaps. Tuck your belly button into your spine. Engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Slight gaze up. Press your pelvis forward. Breathe. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Hands through heart center. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Now bend your knees as much as you need to here and breathe. So option to place your palms on either your shins or your thighs, whatever is accessible to you. Just make sure your spine isn't curved here. Whatever variation you need in order to reach a nice long spine. Squeeze your shoulder blades in towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, high plank, plant your palms. Now hold here as we get ready for our double chaturanga. So I'll be cueing this throughout class today to really get that arm and chest activation. So what you're going to do is hinge forward. Exhale, low plank, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, shave your ribs. Now inhale, high plank, press straight back up to your high plank. Now move through your chaturanga. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Come to the shoelace sides of your feet. Shine your chest forward. Engage your quadriceps so much so that your knees are off of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. So it's that extra chaturanga push up. You'll hear me cue double chaturanga throughout class today. Of course, if you want to just move through a regular chaturanga throughout class or just hold a really high plank and skip it completely, that's totally fine. Yogi's choice, but just know I will be cueing double. Let's flow through our Sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, baby back bend, slight bend in your upper back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, double chaturanga, plant your palms, step your feet back to the top of a push-up. Inhale. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog, come up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep breathing, one breath to one movement. Sun A, one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. You know where we're going. Exhale, baby back bend. Press that pelvis forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Wash over your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, pinch your shoulder blades together. Exhale, double chaturanga, plant your palms. Yes, you can. Shave your ribs with your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth. Exhale, let it go. And start our mandala here. Start to activate with our muscle engagement. Start to use the movements to tone our bodies, work our muscles here. Recommit to your intention. Allow it to fuel. You'll inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Breathe. Bend your knees as much as you need to here. Now place your weight all in your heels. So maybe take a peek at all 10 toes. Make sure you can see all 10. If you can't, place more weight in your heels. Always option to reach forward or place your palms at heart center if this is uncomfortable in your shoulders. Keep your tailbone tucked down. Now bring your palms to heart center and we're just going to start with some toe taps. So your right toes out and in, left out and in. The trick here is to stay deep in your chair. Maybe you're going to the beat of the music. You go out, in, out, in. Hold your core nice and tight. Stay deep in your chair. You'll notice you'll start to lift up. Sink deeper. You guys got this.
I know you can sink deeper, I promise. Keep breathing to the beat of the music. So strong. Last 4. 3 chair pose in 2. And 1 inhale, chair pose, sink low, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, double chaturanga, plant your palms, flow through, really work those arms and pecs here. Yes, you can. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's continue. Inhale, reach your right toes high. Exhale, low lunge slowly as if you're moving through molasses. Step your right foot between your hands. Big transition here. Inhale, warrior 2. Swivel your back heel down to the earth. Reach your arms out to a T and breathe. Gaze over your front middle finger. Stack your right knee directly over your right ankle. Now we're going to move into some Madonna arms. So place your palms to the front and just begin to press your palms. 2 inches forward, 2 inches back. Option to add the lower body here. So if you'll notice, my right knee is bending and straightening. Couple options with your arms here. You can either go double time as you press, 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 or you can go nice and slow and really acting as if there's a heavy wall right in front of you that you're pressing. Again, also as if you're moving through molasses or probably something thicker than that, you're pressing really hard, engaging your muscles. Or of course, maybe you alternate between that and going press, 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 press. Of course, always option to leave that right knee isolated and just focusing on the upper body here. So many options to work your body. Either way, stay present, stay focused. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out. Exhale, horse, sink your hips down, bring your palms to heart center. Option to kind of readjust your stance here, bring your heels in a little bit, and we're just going to pulse in our horse. So your hips just go 1 inch up, 1 inch down. That's all it is, just little micro movements. I told you we're working our quads today. This is just the beginning. Continue to breathe. Now lift your right heel up so you're balancing on your right toes. So you're kind of isolating the left glute here, giving the right one a little bit of a breather. Continue to stay deep in your horse. Don't allow your hips to creep up. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel raises, right heel comes down. So now you'll start to feel your right glute turn on. Now take a big inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, keep breathing as you pulse. Don't forget about your breath. Your muscles need that beautiful oxygen exchange of air. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Now listen here, exhale, warrior 2 to the back. So your right heel comes down to the earth. You're facing the back of your mat now, gazing over your left middle fingers. This is where our mandala starts here. Inhale, reverse warrior, fan your ribs open, reach your left arm up. Exhale, flow through your double chaturanga. So step your left foot back, flow through your chaturanga facing the back of your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to complete the circle. So inhale, reach your right toes high. Exhale, low lunge, gently step your foot between your hands. We're going to continue to rotate over our left shoulder till we get back to where we started. Inhale, warrior 2, open up the other side. Left heel swivels down to the earth. Now this time your palms for Madonna arms are going to face back. So same thing here, option to leave that right knee isolated or option to bend and straighten. And same options with your arms. So option to press, press, press as if there's a hard object that you're trying to press back behind you, or to pulse, where you press, 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 press. Totally your choice. Wherever you are, give me a smile. I love it. Trick your brain into thinking that this is a good idea, that we're having fun, that your body is so strong, and it's only to be celebrated for doing this work today. Maybe you recommit to your intention, remind yourself why you came here, reminding yourself you want to look back and say, I gave it my all. Last 4, 3-star pose in 2 and 1. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Exhale, horse, sink deep into your horse. This time we're going to get a little Tai Bo action in here, which just involves 8 uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8 cross punches. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 uppercuts. So continue to move, then move into your 8 cross punches. You'll notice if you hold your core tight, you'll notice a core activation as you cross over the midline. So try to make this as full body as possible. The other thing is try to make these punches as staccato as possible. So you're really jabbing. It's a pulse rather than just kind of flailing your fist out there. Now, how's your horse? Did you start to creep up a little bit? Sink deep into your horse. So strong. Keep jabbing. You are almost done. We're just going to cross. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Back to the front of your mat. Left knee bends. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch those left ribs. Exhale, flow through your double chaturanga. Step your left foot back. Move to your low plank. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. So strong. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yay, we completed our circle. Beautiful work, everybody. Now we just get to do the same thing just on the other side. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. We'll move to the other direction of your mat. The same thing just on the other side. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. Now inhale, gaze to the top of your space. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. This is the only thing that's going to change here. We're just going to do something a little different here. Move your feet to hips width distance or probably a little bit wider. And we're just going to come into a basic squat. So all you do is lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale. Now make sure to squeeze your glutes at the top. If we're going to be here doing squats, you might as well get the most out of it. You might as well get that maximum muscle engagement. So squeeze those glutes, send your pelvis forward at the top. Keep all your weight in your toes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Keep breathing, big open mouth exhales at the top. Maybe you start doing your squats to the beat of the music. That's my favorite. And I love it. Keep that lower body turned on. So strong. Last 4, 3, 2, chair pose in 1. So bring your feet back to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Flow through your double chaturanga. Of course, always option to move to your regular chaturangas or to just hold a super strong high plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move the other direction. Inhale, reach your left toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot between your hands. You know where we're going. Inhale, warrior 2. Open up. Exhale, breathe. Now we'll start over. So palms face forward with your Mandala arms. So palms press forward. Again, yogi's choice with the speed of these. If you want to feel that maximum engagement moving slowly, or if you want this to be more of a pulse, option to add that lower body to bend and straighten your left leg. This way we know exactly where we're going. We're just going the other direction. So now we can kind of take the thought out of it and just move our bodies. Kind of adds a fun aspect to yoga, I think, or the practice. It makes you think a little bit. So thanks for sticking with me. You guys are doing so great. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose, heels and toes out. Exhale, horse, come deep into your horse. We're going to move into our pulses again. Readjust our lower body if you need to, and just pulse your pelvis 1 inch up and 1 inch down. Again, maybe you give yourself a smile. Take a big deep breath in. Big open mouth exhale. Don't forget about your breath. I'm kind of stretching my neck out, fixing my shirt. As long as I keep, maybe you shake it out, as long as you keep pulsing out your body. Amazing. Lift that left heel up this time first, your front heel. Sinking deep into your chair. Hi, guys. You got this. Maybe you dance to the music, jam along. Hey, hey. Ooh, I love it. Maybe this is your jam. Get out of your body. Keep pulsing, but have some fun with it. All right, other side. Right heel comes up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Don't forget to breathe. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth exhale. Maybe you start to shake. That is normal. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Yay. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, double chaturanga, flow through. Now, when you start to shake, that is good. We're breaking our muscles down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog so that they can rebuild even stronger. It's important to not give up when that happens, to stay through. Let's keep going with our circle. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, low lunge step through. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Exhale, breathe. Palms face behind you this time. This is the last time we'll be doing this. You know exactly your options. Maybe you alternate this time or do one or the other as far as the speed. Always option to leave that left knee exactly where it is rather than bending and straightening. We are almost done with our mandala on the other side. You guys are so strong. You have absolutely killed it so far in class. Your body will thank you. It is so happy to be moving. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Come down, and you know exactly where we're going. Your 8 uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 cross punches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uppercuts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course, always option to straighten your legs and just focus on that core and those jabs, or sink deeper, sink low, 2 inches deeper. I know you can. Again, if you're shaking, this is a good thing. Keep punching. Make it strong. Make it a sharp movement. Force your muscles to make that work rather than just kind of floating your arms in the air. Last punches. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2 to the front. Right knee bends. Inhale, reverse warrior stretch. Exhale, move through your double chaturanga. Right foot steps back, lower. Lift so strong, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale through your nose. Big open mouth. Exhale, let it go. Now let's do a little bit of a stretch in our down dog before we take a breather. So bring your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Plant your right palm towards the center and reach your left hand over to the right. So whether that's your right thigh, your right calf, maybe your right foot, and pull so that your torso twists and you're gazing up over your right armpit. It should feel good in the backs of the legs, in the torso, just kind of resetting our spine here. Come through center, left palm places in the center. This time, exhale, right arm grabs the outer edge of your left leg, wherever it was on the other side. Gaze over your left armpit. Juicy twist here after all that work. All right, come back to center and take a seat. Grab some water, towel off. Way to stick with me. So strong, everybody. We're going to do a little bit of a core on our backs. We finished our mandala. Nice work. So we're going to come to Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet to touch. Knees come out wide. Interlace your fingers behind your neck. Keep your elbows out of your peripherals and find a spot directly above you. And you'll just begin to crunch up towards that spot so that you're crunching up rather than forward. All you do is lift and lower, lift and lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Start crunching maybe to the beat of whatever music you're listening to. Now check in with your low back. Can you tuck your belly button into your spine so that your entire low back is stamped onto the earth? Again, continuing to crunch up. Keep your elbows out of your peripherals. Big open mouth exhales at the top. Release that heat that you built during that mandala flow so strong. You start to feel a burning sensation. Keep up with it. Moving past the burn, allowing your body to persist over what your mind tries to tell you otherwise is when results happen. So this won't last forever. Stick with me. You only have 4 left. 4, 3. Yes, you can. 2, 1 more. 1. Amazing. Come down. Bring your knees into your torso. Rock side to side a little bit. Massage your low back. A little bit more of core, and then we'll be back on our feet. So straighten your legs up ahead of you. Flex your heels towards the ceiling. Re-interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, reach your palm to the outer edge of the opposite leg. Or an option to just move into cherry pickers, meaning your shoulder blades stay off the mat and you're just reaching towards the opposite foot. So you're crossing over your midline, working your complete 360 core, or moving into the slower movement of coming through center and crossing over the midline. For an added challenge, maybe you reach that opposite leg down towards the earth. You have tons of options here. No matter what, we are all activating our core, all working. It all comes from here. A strong core is a strong body. This is your core. This is your center. Maybe you switch up the variation. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead. Stretch as if you just woke up in the morning. So amazing, everybody. We have one last sequence on our feet, and then we are no longer on our feet for the rest of class. So towel off, grab some water. I am just going to demonstrate this just for a second. So take what you need, towel off, drink, grab a little breather, focus on your breath, and I'm going to focus on this quad pulse mandala type deal. So I'm going to explain it as best as I can, demo it briefly, and then we'll do it all together. So similar to what we did before, it just involves going around our right shoulder all the way around our mat, and then we'll do the other side all the way around. So this is just kind of a super sped up version, but it just involves us going all the way around, and then we'll go all the way around over the left shoulder, all the way around. We keep going, we keep going, we keep going, and then we are done. So it starts in chair, and you do 8 pulses in chair. Your right foot will step back. You'll do 8 pulses in a 90-90 lunge. Then you'll come to your horse, which you are very familiar with. Keep going over your right shoulder, 8 pulses. Then you'll go to the back, 90-90 lunge to the back. Come back to your chair. Keep going around your right shoulder, 90-90 to your horse. Keep going around that right shoulder to chair. Then we do the other side, left foot steps back, horse. Come to the back of your mat, chair, 8 pulses, 8 pulses, 8 pulses, 8. And then we are done. This is going to hurt. It's going to be really hard to get through, I promise, but shake it out. Reset. You got this. Tell yourself right now that you're going to do it. You will commit. Meet me in chair. You will thank me later, I promise. Let's go. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To your horse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 90-90 to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, chair to the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot steps back. We're going to keep going over our right shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To your horse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 90-90 to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Chair pose to the front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Other side, left foot back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, to your horse. We're going to continue going over our left shoulder, just the other way around, then we are done. 1, 99 to the back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, stick with me, 3, 2, chair to the back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you're almost there, 90, 90, left foot steps back, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you got this, horse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, 90, 90 to the front, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, last 8 in chair, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, shake it out. If you did that whole thing with me, you are a rock star. Hey, if you had to take a breather, if that was super confusing, you're also a rock star. That's perfectly fine. Wherever you are at, shake it out. Grab some water, towel off. We are done on our feet the rest of class. Those quads, I can't wait for you to tell me that you're going to think of me the next day. Amazing work, so strong. That really does work your mind and, of course, your body. So way to push it. Last little activity here, we're going to do some Jane Fondas. So come to your right side body, slight bend in your bottom leg. Your top leg, left leg is straight, and all you do is lift and lower, lift, lower. So your toes are flexed towards your face, and this is really targeting the outer edge, your outer glute of your left leg. Now, how about we breathe here? I love it. You are laying down, and this left glute will start to burn, but let's take a breath. Big inhale. Big open mouth exhale. Amazing work. So strong. Again, moving past the burn. This won't last forever. 4, 3, last 2, 1. Now bring your left leg up and over. Straighten your bottom leg underneath. And we're just going to work on some inner thigh work. So your right leg just comes up and down, up and down. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now, option to add an oblique here. So to reach your left leg towards your right arm and add that added left oblique work. Otherwise, option to just keep hanging out on your elbow. Sorry, I don't really have a better place to put your right arm. Looks kind of funky, but you will feel this in that left oblique as your right inner thigh works. Squeeze, up, squeeze. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. I know we're laying down, but keep breathing. Your body is still working. It does still need that breath. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So just switch over to your left side body. I'm just going to flip sides so that I can still face you, but you can just kind of roll over. Same thing, slight bend in the bottom leg. Just kind of relax on your left hand. Right toes flex towards your face, straight leg, and you just lift and lower. Lift, lower. Some Jane Fondas here. Maybe you give yourself a smile. We're hanging. This is your last push. This is your last little bit of work here, and then we stretch. You are so strong. Your body can do so much for you. It's incredible, and it is so thankful for everything that you're putting through right now. I swear, even your mind is telling you otherwise. Your body's like, yes, this feels so good. The best way to get out of our bodies, out of our heads, is moving our body, shaking all that stagnant energy out. Oh, feels so good. Last 4, 3, push through, 2, 1. All right, inner thigh. So bring the right leg up and over, straighten your left leg out. Then just lift and lower, lift, lower. Engaging that inner left thigh. If you added the oblique crunch on the other side, go ahead and add it here. Otherwise, perfectly fine to just isolate the leg. Always remembering this is your last push. You're so close to stretching. Make this count. Again, maybe you're jamming along to the music, moving to the beat, continuing to breathe. Just moving your body, getting out of your head. So strong. You are amazing. Your body is amazing. All right, last 4, 3, we stretch in, 2, and 1. Come to your back. Yes, this feels so good. This will be so rewarding. Reach the arms up overhead, full body stretch, just as you did after your core. Really just lengthening, stretching everything out, resetting your spine. All right, now we're going to come into a supine figure 4. So bend your knees. Bring your right ankle to the outer edge of your left thigh, or the top edge of your thigh, I should say. Now, option to hang out there, or option to interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Flex both toes, sets of toes, and just begin to press your right knee towards the back of the room. The more you press the right knee back, the more you'll feel it in that outer glute. This should feel good after all those Jane Fondas. Stretch it out. So important to counter stretch, counter posture, everything that we do here in class. All right, now bring your left toes to the earth. Leave your legs exactly as they are. Just drop them down to the left. So your right foot now rests off of the mat, off to the side. Now gaze over your right shoulder. T or cactus your arms. Option to close your eyes here. Take a big deep breath in. Big open mouth. Exhale. Don't forget to breathe. You have worked so hard. You put your body through it, but you are coming out better on the other side. You put yourself first today. Prioritize yourself, your well-being. All right, come back through center. Switch it out. Right ankle over your left thigh. Option to hang out here for a little bit, or option to interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Again, continuing to flex your toes, pressing that left knee back to fully stretch out your outer left hip. Any other sort of movement that kind of feels good here to stretch yourself out. All right, bring your right foot down to the earth, and same twist on the other side. So leaving your legs exactly as they are, just drop them over to the right. So left foot is now on the earth. Gaze over your left shoulder, T or cactus your arms, option to close your eyes. Sending yourself some gratitude. And just notice how your mind is talking to you right now. Is it telling you, wow, that was awful, I couldn't do anything? What was the point of this? That sucked? Or is it, that was amazing? Whatever I just did, whether I felt like it was good or bad, I showed up. I made it to my mat, and that is all that matters. I moved my body, I got out of my head, whatever that looked like, no judgment. You put yourself first, you prioritize your body, your mind, your wellness. That is all that matters, is showing up. All right, let's come into a happy baby. So grab the inner or outer arches of your feet. An option to sway side to side here a little bit for laughing happy baby. This is inaccessible to you. Always option to grab your calves or your thighs. Feeling the stretch in your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, bring your knees into center. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Bring your forehead to your knees. Your biggest inhale of class. Squeeze every single muscle. Your biggest inhale that you have had all day. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, Shavasana, complete release. Release your legs out long, your arms out wide. Take any movements you need to here to reach complete stillness. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Release your muscles from your bones. Allow the weight of the earth underneath you to hold you. Really encourage you to just continue to listen to the Shavasana song as long as you can. Just breathe here, reap in all the benefits of class. But I will sign off. Thank you so much for all your hard work today. Namaste.